question 11 is our exponential growth question, and we've been given two pieces of information to try and help us here. We need to start by putting both of those in to form some simultaneous equations. So 2005 is 4 years after this bit here, so the value here, 3,200, is equal to a times p to the power of 4, because it's 4 years. For the second piece of information, from here to here is 11 years. So I've got 50,000 equals a p to the 11 years. I don't know where the 7 came from. And to try and isolate one of the variables there, let's just divide. Let's go that way. So I've got 50,000 divided by 32,000. A divided by a cancels out. And I've got p to the 11 divided by p to the 4. Taking away the powers gives me p to the 7. And so p is equal to the 7th root of 50 over 32. And I work that out to be 1.065831, and I'd write all of that to start with, because then it says round it to 4 decimal places. So there it is to 4 decimal places. It's to show that for the a, so we're now going to put this back into the equation here. So I've got 32,000 is equal to a times by 1.0658. That's still on your calculator. Let's just leave that there to the power of 4 and divide both sides by that. And dividing both sides by that, I'd actually write down again, look, this gives the answer I'm getting here is this, and then rounding it, so it's rounding it to 24800. This line here is important because it's to show that you can't just put the answer here. You need to have some answer at that point there that you've then rounded to get that. Now these 2 marks are for some words. Be a little bit careful here. So the value of a, this value of a was the original cost of the car. Original cost, original value, something like that to say that it was where it was. The original value of the car in 2001. And that original value was £24,800. Some sort of words like this. The value of P, this one is the one that's sort of a few people are not writing the right answer for. You can't say that it's the amount it goes up by, because it's not the amount it goes up by. It is the annual percentage increase. And the annual percentage increase is, it's 6.58%. And that's what that means. The p-value is the annual percentage rise, or the multiplier. So going back to some maths, again, some 4 marks here to try and figure this out. Find the year when it first goes over 100,000. So we've got all the values now, so let's put 100,000 equals 24800 times by p, which we know is that to the t. We're trying to figure out what t is. Now, we should do it properly. Let's just get the answer. So 100,000 equals 24800 times by 1.0658 to the power of, I'm going to put x, and I'm going to shift solve that and see if it can think about it. And it thinks that t should be, look how quick that was, 21.88. So the first year in which it exceeds that will be the following year. So that is, no, hang on, that is 2001 plus that. So 2001 plus 21.88. It will happen in the year 2022. It will happen towards the end of that year, but that is the year in which the value first exceeds that. That's using a shift solve. If you didn't want to shift solve it, then the maths of this line here, of course, would be divide by the 24000, and then you'd be doing a log base 10658 of whatever that answer there was, and that would then give you that t value there. Either way round would be fine. to get the correct solution. So you're getting 3 marks for this line, 3 marks for this line here, and then the 4th mark for the line at the end.